Right. Okay, I will wait for uh, Chameli and Javindu. Right. Okay, let's write. I will tell you. යාපහුව ಐತಿಹಾಸಿಕ, I'll give you words. යාපහුව ಐತಿಹಾಸಿಕ ಐತಿಹಾಸಿಕ තැනක්. ಐತಿಹಾසික ස්ථාන. ಐತಿಹಾසික historical. Right? යාපහුව කියන්නේ ಐತಿಹಾසික තැනක්. historical place එකක්. එතන උන්මාද චිත්‍රව හංගලා තිබ්බා. හංගනවා height, past tense hit, past participle hidden. දැන් එය රජය විසින් සංරක්ෂණය කරනවා. කන්සර්ව් කරනවා. Right? Okay. 3 things. යාපහුව ඓතිහාසික තැනක්. ඓතිහාසික ප්ලේස් එකක්. යාපහුව කියන්නේ ඓතිහාසික ප්ලේස් එකක්. එතන උන්මාද චිත්‍රව හංගලා තිබුණා. එය දැන් රජය විසින් සංරක්ෂණය කරනවා. සංරක්ෂණය කන්සර්ව්.
Done, Tish.
Yeah. Okay, we'll wait for others. Okay, others right?
Done, teacher.
Avindu and Sandaru? Avindu and Sandaru? Okay. Avindu, are you done? Okay, Chameli? Okay, I'll wait. Chameli, Javindu. Javindu, your sentence?
Yapahua is a historical place which where hid Unmadchitra.
Yeah. And how about Rajaya සංරක්ෂණය කරනවා? ඒක Chameli?
Yapahua is a historical place where Unmadachitra had hidden, which is now conserved by the government.
There's one mistake. Okay. These are the 3 sentences, right? Yapahua is a historical place. Yapahua ಐತಿಹಾಸಿಕ තැනක්. එතන උන්මාද චිත්‍රව හංගුවා. උන්මාද චිත්‍ර හැංගුණාද උන්මාද චිත්‍රව කවුරු හරි හැංගුවද? කවුරු හරි හැංගුවා. Then should we use active voice or passive voice?
Passive
voice.
Passive voice. Then tell me the උන්මාද චිත්‍රව හංගුවා.
Unmadachitra had been hidden.
උන්මාද චිත්‍ර හංගලා තිබුණා. Yes. Had been hidden or was hidden, right? Hidden, or you can say was hidden. That's okay. Simple English, right? Let's take was hidden simple English to understand, right? Was hidden, right? Unmada chitra. Okay. එය සංරක්ෂණය කරනවා ආණ්ඩුව. How do you say?
Government conserve it.
Government conserve it, right? Conserves it, right? Okay. Now I'm going to write. Yapahua is a historical. Now if I write Yapahua, which is a historical place, it's very complicated. I will write Yapahua is a historical place. Now I write where කොහෙද උන්මාද චිත්‍රා was hidden, right? Okay. Now this is the first sentence, red color. This is relative clauses. I will put it in blue. Unmada chitra was hidden. I'll put it in green. Now I have to say, I want to make it one sentence. So government conserves it. Then can you combine? You can say like this, because government is the doer, right? Then you can say, now if I want to take it as one sentence, then the Yapahua should be the subject, right? Now Yapahua is the subject. So if I say government conserve it, government is the subject. So then I have to say government conserves it. Right? I want to take Yapahua. Then how do you say, if I take Yapahua as the subject, Yapahua සංරක්ෂණය වෙනවා is passive voice, is conserved by government. Now conserved by government, it's beautiful English. Right? Like that. Yapahua is a historical place. We describe where Unmada Chitra was hidden. And third sentence, now we have connected 3 sentences, is conserved by the government. Did you get it? Did you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Right. Okay. Javindu, did you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Right. 14 වෙනි ශතවර්ෂයේදී කෙරුණු ලංකාතිලක 14 වෙනි ශතවර්ෂයේදී ඉදිවුණ 14th century එකේදී ඉදිවුණ ලංකාතිලක විහාරය right ආරය අද බොහෝ විදේශිකයන්ගෙන් වැඳුම් පිඳුම් ලබනවා. නැත්නම් ගෞරවයට පාත්‍ර වෙනවා. දාහතරවෙනි ශතවර්ෂයේදී ඉදිවුණ ලංකාතිලක විහාරය අද බොහෝ විදේශිකයන්ගේ වැඳුම් පිඳුම් වලට පාත්‍ර වෙනවා.
Teacher, how to say වැඳුම් පිඳුම්?
Worship. Take the word worship.
Done, teacher.
Yeah, okay. Let's If you want to take Batimatun, you can say devotees. Right, Chameli done.
Done, teacher.
Done. Avindu done. Javindu, Sandaru?
I done, teacher.
Sandaru?
Done, teacher.
Yeah. Sandaru, what's your answer? Yes, Sandaru? Javindu?
Lankatilaka Viharaya, which built in 40th century, was worshipped by many tourists.
Okay. So, okay, there's a small mistake. Avindu?
Lankatilaka temple was built in 14th century, which is worshipped by many foreign devotees.
Tell me again.
Lankatilaka temple was built in 14th century, which is worshipped by many foreign devotees.
Right. Chameli?
Lankatilaka Vihara, which was built in 14th century, is worshipped by many devotees all around the world.
Tell me again, which Lankatilaka Viharaya?
Which was built in 14th century, is worshipped by many devotees all around the world.
Yeah. Avindu, your sentence is right. Lankatilaka Viharaya was built in 14th century. But, okay, let's try. Chameli's sentence is the best. Lankatilaka Viharaya was built. Now we'll see why it is not very right. Was built in 14th century. Right? Was built in 14th century, which is now worshipped by many devotees. Now, this is your sentence. Am I right, Avindu?
Teacher.
Now, Lankatilaka Vihara was built in 14th century, which is now worshipped. Now, many devotees worship Lankatilaka Vihara. According to this sentence, many devotees worship Lankatilaka Vihara or 14th century.
14th century.
14th century, right? If you put which, the relative clause here, that means you describe by which this 14th century. Remember, we use here the man, here we said the police found some information about the man who had done. So we describe the man. If we put here, we talk about police. If we put who here, we talk about police. If we put who here, we talk about man. So the relative clause should come where you come near the word where you want to describe. ඔයාට describe කරන්න ඕන word එක ළඟට දාන්න ඕන relative clause එක. Right? So then you have to say Lankatilaka Viharaya. Now we want to describe Lankatilaka Viharaya. Viharaya was which was built in 14th century. Now we are talking about this which talks about Lankatilaka Vihara, which was built in 14th century, is worshipped by many or thousands of devotees or foreigners. Now, Javindu, your problem was Lankatilaka. If you say which built, mean Lankatilaka Vihara idi karagatta. No, this should be passive voice. Can say the king built the Viharaya. The Viharaya was built here, object, passive voice. Did you understand, Javindu? Javindu? Javindu?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay, right. Next one, Madol Duwa. Madol Duwa. Next one, Sandaru. Madol Du. Martin Vikramasinghe visin ලියන ලද Madol Duwa ගොඩාක් ප්‍රසිද්ධියට පත් වුණා. ලංකාවේ ගොඩාක් ප්‍රසිද්ධියට පත් වුණා. මාටින් වික්‍රමසිංහ විසින් ලියූ මඩොල් දුව ප්‍රසිද්ධියට පත් වුණා. ලංකාවේ ප්‍රසිද්ධියට පත් වුණා. You can say became popular.
Done, teacher.
Yes. It's easy. Yes. Tamili, tell me.
Madal Dua, which was written by Martin Wickramasinghe, became popular in Sri Lanka.
Yes. Javindu, Sandaru.
Madolduwa, which is written by Martin Wickramasinghe, get popular in Sri Lanka.
Yes. Which was written, right? Now it's written. Javindu, Avindu.
Same as a teacher.
Right. Okay. Now let's do our exercise, right? Can you see this? No, I can. Right. Okay. Join the sentences in the places marked asterisk. Now you can't join the sentences where how you want, right? They have given you the guidelines. They have marked, yeah, they have put asterisk. They have marked asterisk where you have to connect the sentence. Okay, read now. Imagine this is your test paper. Now, even on test paper, they have mentioned they give you example. So read the example and do till number 8. Right? I think 7 minutes enough. So here, first question, you have to talk about tomatoes. Second, you have to talk about flowers. You have to connect the sentences at the tomatoes. Right, time is up. Avindu, which question are you on?
7-1 teacher.
Seventh one. Okay. Chameli,
Last one, teacher.
Sandaru,
Sixth one, teacher.
sixth one. Javindu,
Seventh one, teacher.
seventh one. Good.
Done, teacher.
Yeah, okay. Chameli, good. Avindu,
Done, teacher.
yeah, okay. Avindu and Sandaru,
Done teacher.
Sandaru,
Final one, teacher. Done, teacher.
yeah, okay. Sandaru, first one. What's your answer?
The tomatoes which you brought here are mostly bad. You brought are mostly bad.
Good. The answer is the tomatoes which you bought were mostly bad. Any other answers? There can be any other answers. Chavindu?
Teacher, can I?
Yeah.
The tomatoes which was brought by you were mostly bad.
Yes, you can say that, but that means you have changed it. You have changed the sentence. They ask you to describe, join the sentences without changing. Right? They say join the sentences in the places marked asterisk. Right? Change he, it, etc. to who or which. But they don't say change active voice to passive voice. So if you do it in the exam, you will not get marks. I'm not sure. Right? So it's better to say the tomatoes which you bought were mostly bad. Your sentence is correct, but grammatically correct. But it's a bit impractical because we don't usually say the tomatoes were bought by me or you. Say I bought it. So tomatoes I bought, which I bought, were mostly bad. Javindu and Navindu?
Same one teacher.
Javindu? Right. Number 2. Javindu?
The flowers which I planted are doing well.
Right. This is the correct answer. The flowers which I planted are doing well. We can't say the flowers are doing well which I planted. No. Then if I say the flowers which are doing well, no. Flowers which are doing well, I planted them. Wrong English, right? The flowers which I planted, right? I planted what? Flowers. So which I planted flower, then are doing well. Are doing well what? Flowers. Any other answers? Chameli?
No, teacher.
Avindu?
No, teacher.
No. Sandaru? They have asked you to put which relative clause near the flowers. So the flowers which, right? If somebody writes the flowers which are doing well, okay, planted them, then planted them, it comes flowers planted them. Subject is there. So it does, there's meaningless, right? In case if it happens to you. Number 3, always read and see what's the subject. So the relative clause should refers to the subject which we want to describe. අපිට describe කරන්න ඕන වචනේ තමයි refer වෙන්න ඕන relative clause එකෙන්. Right? අපි කිව්වොත් the flowers, I'll tell you, you can make this mistake. That's why, right? They say the flowers they say put the flowers are doing well I planted them. So somebody can write like this: the flowers which are doing well I planted, oh, let's say planted them. So there's no meaning. The flowers, okay, which refers to flowers are doing well. Planted refers to, then the sentence should become the flowers planted them. When you connect the sentences together, and you, if you want to make sure that your sentence is right, break it and see whether you can make meaningful sentences, like initial sentences, primary sentences. Okay? Here, if we mention planted, the subject එක වෙන්නේ flowers, plant එකේ. The flowers planted them meaningless. So, right, if you make this kind of mistake, try to remove the relative clause and break the sentences into two, then there should be two meaningful sentences. Next one. Number 3, Sandaru.
Sorry, teacher.
Sandaru, number 3.
A lot of people I know want a change of the government.
Javindu? Javindu?
A lot of the people who I know want a change of government.
This is the answer. A lot of people want, who I know, want a change of government. I will teach you who and whom difference next week. If I teach you today, that's will become more complicated, but who is okay. Actually, if you use who, it becomes informal. I will teach you next day, right? But Chameli, is your answer correct?
Yes, teacher.
Is, Avindu correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
teacher.
Yeah. Number 4. Javindu, your answer?
3 of the prisoners who escaped last night are still on the run.
Right, that's the answer. 3 of the prisoners who escaped last night are still on the run. Right? Any other answers?